Hello, gentlemen. Have you recently felt like your legs no longer listen to you the way they used to? Your steps feel heavier. Standing up and sitting down becomes a daily struggle. And the scariest part? You look in the mirror and notice your arms and legs are shrinking. The firm muscles you used to rely on are slowly fading away. Many people our age sigh and tell themselves, "Well, I'm old now. Everyone goes through this. It's just nature. There's nothing you can do." But please do not accept that so quickly. The truth is this: muscle loss and weak limbs are not an irreversible death sentence of aging. It is simply a cry for help from your body when it is missing specific nutrients needed for repair. And the good news? You can completely revive that mobility and regain strength in your legs just by changing what you eat each day. In today's video, I am not going to ask you to go to the gym or do heavy workouts. Instead, I will reveal 5 special fruits, natural muscle-building factories right in your kitchen. And make sure you watch until the end, because fruit number 5 will surprise you. It's a miraculous fruit that can repair damaged muscle fibers while you are fast asleep. You definitely do not want to miss that secret. But before we begin our journey to reclaim your health, I truly want to connect with you. What is your name? And which city or country are you watching from? Take 5 seconds right now to comment below. Your presence is a great joy to me and to our entire community. Imagine your body as an old, thirsty tree. If we water it with the right water, it will become green and strong again. Let's go straight to our first fruit, an extremely familiar energy bank that many people have forgotten: bananas. I know what you're thinking. Bananas are too basic, right? But do not let that simplicity fool you. For those of us over 60, this yellow fruit is a silent energy factory. As we age, our bodies don't recover as quickly. You may feel your legs becoming heavy after a walk or deal with painful nighttime cramps. These are signs your muscles are screaming for electrolytes. And if you're taking blood pressure medication, especially diuretics, you may be losing potassium faster than you think. That is exactly when bananas become powerful. They are one of the best natural sources of potassium, acting like lubricating oil for your muscle engine to prevent cramps. Plus, they are soft to chew and gentle on sensitive stomachs. Next time you finish gardening or a walk, don't reach for a cookie. Grab a banana. Think of it as your pain-free recovery fuel. My brothers, if you are still watching at this point, I am glad, because you are truly taking your health seriously. Our next fruit acts like a shield. Have you ever woken up, stepped out of bed, and felt stiff? Your joints crackle, and your muscles feel sore, even if you did nothing heavy the day before. That isn't just old age. It is a sign of chronic inflammation silently damaging your muscle cells. Imagine your body like an iron bar left out in the rain. It rusts. Blueberries are the strongest cleaner to remove that rust. Scientists call blueberries the king of antioxidants. Their deep purple color contains a compound called anthocyanin. It travels through your body, extinguishing inflammation and protecting the tiny energy factories inside your muscle fibers. Protecting your muscle cells is a great start, but we also need a strong supporting frame. That brings us to our third fruit, a classic symbol of the morning breakfast, the orange. 9 out of 10 people think, vitamin C for immune support and colds. That's true, but for people over 60, oranges do something 10 times more important. They help build collagen. Think of your body like a brick wall. The bricks are your muscles, and the cement binding them together is collagen. As we age, that cement dries out, causing loose joints and muscles that lack elasticity. Your body cannot build that cement without raw materials. The vitamin C in oranges acts like the ultimate spark plug your body needs to synthesize its own collagen, making your tendons and ligaments flexible again. However, I have an extremely important warning. Eat the orange. Do not just drink the juice. Store-bought orange juice strips away the fiber, turning it into a concentrated sugary drink that spikes your blood sugar. Instead, peel it and eat the segments whole. The white fiber around the segments keeps your blood sugar perfectly stable. William's secret tip: if you often feel tired after lunch, eat an orange for dessert. The vitamin C acts like a magnet, pulling iron from your meat or eggs straight into your bloodstream to fuel your muscles all day. Now we face a paradox as we age. Doctors tell us to eat more meat, fish, and eggs for protein to feed our muscles. But every time you finish a heavy protein meal, your stomach protests. The bloating and indigestion make you afraid to eat meat, so your muscles shrink even more from starvation. Why does this happen? As we age, our stomach acid weakens like a dull knife. it can't break down food properly. And this is where the kiwi shines. Inside this vibrant green fruit is a precious natural enzyme called actinidin. Imagine this enzyme as a magical pair of scissors. When you eat kiwi with or right after a meal, these scissors cut the heavy proteins into tiny, digestible pieces. Thanks to kiwi, the protein you eat actually turns into muscle in your arms and legs instead of sitting heavily in your stomach. Just slice it in half and scoop it with a spoon like ice cream. Simple, clean, and incredibly powerful. Finally, we have arrived at our most special character. The only fruit that works hard to rebuild your muscles while your eyes are completely closed. Tart cherries. Ladies and gentlemen, sleep is gold at our age. Top doctors agree that sleep is when your body releases its largest surge of growth hormones to patch up torn muscle fibers. If you toss and turn, your muscles never recover. Unfortunately, the older we get, the harder it is to sleep deeply. That is why you need tart cherries. Please note, this is the sour cherry used for baking or juicing, not the sweet ones we snack on. This fruit is one of the very few natural sources of melatonin, the hormone that regulates sleep. Drinking a small glass of pure tart cherry juice in the evening sends a gentle signal to your brain that it's time to rest. Its anti-inflammatory compounds act like a night shift maintenance crew, extinguishing joint pain and repairing muscle cells. You wake up the next morning feeling lighter, with far less stiffness. About an hour before bed, enjoy a small glass of unsweetened tart cherry juice or a handful of dried tart cherries with a few almonds. It's the ultimate bedtime healing snack. Ladies and gentlemen, age is ultimately just a number on paper. Do not let that number limit the places you want to go or the things you want to do. Your body and your muscles are still listening to you every day. They haven't given up. They are just waiting for the right materials. You don't have to change everything at once. Start small tomorrow. Out of the 5 fruits we covered, bananas, blueberries, oranges, kiwis, and tart cherries, which one is your favorite that you will start eating tomorrow? Comment the name below to commit to your health. If you found this video helpful, please give me a like. And don't forget to subscribe so we can meet again in our next senior health video. Thank you for your time today. Wishing you strength, joy, and stability. Goodbye, and see you soon.